Hello there everyone, it's Aaron here today with a lovely little preview for you. We recently got to see a surprisingly large chunk of Stray during a recent preview event, and it's safe to say that this cat sim is shaping up really well. The demo that we witnessed was being played live and was split across several different sections of the game, all of which had something new to show. This was the most we've seen of Stray by some distance up until this point, and from what we saw, we're really excited to explore this cammon cyberpunk world, as a cat of course. This preview has been typed up by the main man himself, Robert Ramsey, over on the Push Square website, so I went and made it into a little video preview for you guys. But anyway, enough chit chat. Here's our first proper preview for Stray. So for those of you who may be totally out of the loop, Stray is a game where you play as a cat. Not an anthropomorphic cat or a cartoony cat, just a normal, domesticated cat. He's an adventurous little ginger stuck in a cyberpunk city that's inhabited by robots. An interesting premise right off the bat, with gameplay that revolves around, well, being a cat. Stray's all about exploration, at least based on what we've seen so far. It's made up of both linear and more open environments, the latter asking you to find your way through neon lit streets and buildings. You'll be looking for ledges that can be leapt to and small gaps or open windows that can be squeezed through. It all looks satisfyingly tactile as your cat moves with all the agility and precision that you'd expect from a real life moggy. This isn't what we'd call a platformer, however. While there does seem to be a lot of running and jumping and considered navigation going on, Stray's approach to scaling walls and hopping across rooftops isn't freeform. Button prompts tell us where you can and can't go, so the challenge is finding the jump rather than actually performing it. But traversal is only one part of Stray's equation. This demo made us realise that the game's quite big on investigation, finding clues and getting answers from the local robots in order to continue your quest. We still don't really know what the story of Stray is about, but in the demo you're trying to track down someone called Clementine. Okay, so that might bring up one of the first big questions of this game. How does a cat talk to robots, or understand them at all? Well, this is where your trusty sidekick comes in. B12 is a little drone who fits neatly into your cat's backpack, and yes, the cat does have a backpack. It pops out when you need to chat with citizens, translating their speech into a text box for easy reading. Still a little bit weird because how can the cat read or understand a robot? We don't know, but he does. And to be clear, there's no voice acting here either, although your cat can meow on command with the push of a button. And yes, that does mean we'll likely be spamming that thing to see how many meows it takes to get a rise out of a robot. Moving on, perhaps our biggest Stray takeaway is that the environmental design is seriously impressive. Even just watching the 720p gameplay on our laptop screens, it's still a real looker, and the setting just seems so detailed and intricately pieced together. It's absolutely the kind of dense urban jungle you want to comb through, appreciating the sights and soaking up the atmosphere. And Stray isn't without action either. But don't go in expecting your cat to get its claws out. As far as we know, there's no combat, but we did see a section of the game where packs of small robots chased our feline hero down an old waterway. There was a surprising sense of speed on show as the cat absolutely rocketed its way to freedom, tearing past the bots with all the feline finesse that you'd expect. Stray shows an awful lot of promise then. But the jury's still out on things like the overall plot and the quality of its character writing, even if that character writing is just concerning a ginger cat. But it's the kind of stuff that can only really be evaluated by playing the full release. Again though, we can't wait to sink our claws into this cat sim and explore a strange world that seems so richly detailed. Thanks everyone for watching. That has been our preview for Stray. So let me know down in the comments what you're thinking of this one and whether you'd be interested in picking it up. I'm personally very casually interested in it. I think it looks like it has a lot of potential to be the sort of quiet, charming game, almost like a Firewatch type in my eyes, if you get me. Anyway, remember this one will be heading to PS Plus for Extra and Premium members on July 19th. Be sure to like the video, that really does help us out, and for more PlayStation content, why don't you subscribe to us here on Push Square. Anyway guys, I'll see you next time.